A terrifying incident. The Helios Airways Flight 52 ghost plane. The midday sun beat down on the Greek capital, but a chill of unease hung in the air. For 2 hours, a passenger plane had been a phantom in the sky, a silent, circling specter at 10,000 meters. Air traffic control calls went unanswered. There were no distress signals, no frantic radio transmissions, just an eerie, chilling silence. Fear spread across Athens. Was this a hijacking? A terrorist plot? The Greek Air Force wasted no time. 2 F-16 fighter jets scrambled, their mission to intercept the rogue aircraft. What the pilots saw when they approached was far more disturbing than a hijacked plane. The cockpit was empty. Inside the cabin, a scene of surreal stillness unfolded. Passengers sat motionless in their seats, their faces obscured by the yellow oxygen masks that hung from the ceiling. There was no sound, no movement, no sign of life. It was a ghost plane, then a flicker of movement. An F-16 pilot reported seeing a figure in the cockpit, a man in a light blue shirt and a black vest, who was not a pilot. He fumbled with the controls, a desperate, confused dance of a man out of his depth. He even waved back at the F-16 pilots. A moment of hope, a sign of contact, was almost immediately snuffed out. One by one, the plane's engines failed. The aircraft plunged into a steep, terrifying descent toward the mountains. The F-16 could only watch as the plane, Helios Flight 52, vanished in a fiery collision. The investigation that followed was a painstaking hunt for a cause. The tragedy had a chillingly simple root: a small switch left in the wrong position. An engineer performing a pressure test the night before had forgotten to reset the pressurization switch from manual to automatic. As the plane climbed, the cabin slowly depressurized. At 12,000 feet, an alarm blared, but the pilots, disoriented by the subtle onset of hypoxia, misidentified the warning. They were already succumbing to the lack of oxygen, their minds clouded by confusion and their bodies slipping into unconsciousness. The passengers were not far behind. The man the F-16 pilot saw was a brave flight attendant named Andreas Prodromo, who held a commercial pilot's license. With the help of a portable oxygen cylinder, he had managed to remain conscious long enough to enter the cockpit. He tried to make mayday calls, but in his panicked state, he forgot to press the transmit button. He was no match for a failing airliner, its engines already starved of fuel, and its controls a foreign language to him. The crash of the ghost plane was not an act of terror or hijacking. It was the result of a single, forgotten detail, a small switch that turned a routine flight into a 2-hour nightmare, ending in silent, sudden tragedy.